What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Pretty Girl Progression Podcast. This is actually the first episode, y'all. I am your girl, Sherelle. And before we start, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, okay? And we have Lafette Rosé, which is our unofficial sponsor for this podcast, but we're going to speak it into existence that they will be our official sponsor for Pretty Girl Progression because girls love wine. Okay, let me take a little sip. Hold on. Yes, it feels like it gives me superpowers, I swear. So let's get into what is Pretty Girl Progression. Pretty Girl Progression is a community of women where we do events, where we do life together, where we travel together, where we just offer resources. And it's like a each one teach one, a big sister, big auntie kind of thing. You know, like you literally can't do life alone. So Pretty Girl Progression is the hub to be in community with another fellow Black girl. Okay, so because we officially launched, you guys have to check out the website, www.prettygirlprogression.com. Again, it's basically a hub where you can know all things about what's going on with Pretty Girl Progression. As you can see, I'm wearing our new merch right here because we want to make our pretty girls feel empowered and feel confident and beautiful. So make sure you're picking up your merch. And we also have a free ebook, 10 steps to help you grow, girl. Okay. Listen, these are just tips that I've learned throughout the years, and I'm still practicing them. It's every day. It's a constant continuation of learning and growing. So definitely grab your 10 tips for basically self-growth, girl. Okay? And this episode is really special to me because I feel like we need to get into why Pretty Girl Progression came about. So let's call this the PGP word of the day, which is purpose. Purpose, purpose, purpose. Let's take it back a little bit. So for those who don't know me whatsoever and you're new here, Pretty Girl Progression came about from when I took a trip with my boyfriend at the time and his family, and we went to Abu Dhabi, the UAE. And I'm just a girl from Miami, Florida, like Little Haiti to be exact, Dade County 305. And I have been in the hospitality industry for many years. I'm talking bartending, waitressing at Hooters, and all the things in between. So here I am in 2012 taking a trip to Dubai. And I was sitting in the desert, and God whispered to me that I was going to do something with women. Not just in the city, but the world. You can just imagine how, like, terrifying that sounds. Because at the time, I felt so unworthy to even be there. Like, I had a few $100s in my bank account. I was there because my boyfriend at the time, his mom lived there, and she wanted us to experience this. And this was the first time I stamped my passport. Ain't it kind of crazy? God, you really said this to me the first time I stamped my passport. Wow. Anyways, that just took me back. But purpose was really big because at the time I didn't know my purpose. Like I was waitressing, I was just going on day-to-day things, and nothing really stood out in my life other than working hard, and just hustling, being from Miami. And when I heard that, it's like God gave me this vision, but I didn't have the blueprint. That's something that I had to figure out. And it wasn't until that whisper is when I started to discover what my purpose is. You know, I had to start asking myself, like, what do you do naturally that if nobody paid you, you would do it anyways? And for me, it was entertaining people, throwing events for my girls, just being in community with people. I'm someone who, you can put this on my tombstone. It ain't always about what you know, but it's about who you know. And there's been a lot of women who've come into my life and who's really gifted me with encouraging words and resources and tools to become a better woman. So purpose is the driving force behind why I do this. And I finally discovered what my purpose is. And it's really to just be the best version of myself. And by me being the best version of myself, I can be an example for other women and be in community with other women as well. So if you don't know what your purpose is, I encourage you to dig deep within yourself and ask the important questions. You know what I mean? Like really dig deep. What is it that I like to do? What do I do naturally for fun? Who am I? Who do I want to be? That all ties in with what your purpose is. What motivates you? You know what I'm saying? So purpose is really important. And again, it wasn't until I discovered that I really loved hosting events. I started actually doing events in my uncle's backyard. I would have cocktails and conversations, and I would hire a little bartender because, hello, I was the bartender plug. So I would hire bartenders to come to these events and just like cater to my girls. One thing about me, I'm going to catch a vibe, whether it be in the backyard, my living room, or elsewhere. I'm going to catch a vibe. Like I want everything to feel like a really good time, you know? That's the wavelength I'm on. So that's why Pretty Girl Progression is so special to me, because I feel like as a Black woman, obviously we want to have a great time, but we want to live on purpose. We want to have meaning to our life. We want to be Black girl luxury, but we want to be authentic to who we are and just grow. Right? Grow, enjoy, because we're here for a good time, not a long time. You're yeah. So that's how Pretty Girl Progression came about. It was just a God whisper, and I've just been following my own, in a sense, blueprint ever since 2011, 2012 on building Pretty Girl Progression. I used to have an app, which I figured was the easiest thing to have, you know, because I'm in Miami, Florida, but we're not limited to just Miami. Like I was in Dubai when God gave me this whisper. So if that could happen, I needed to have a tool where we can be in community with each other no matter where we were on God's green earth. You know what I'm saying? So that was really important to me. And how I got here was just answering the call. Like I started, I stopped. I started, I stopped. And one thing that stayed consistent and constant was that whisper, and knowing that I had a bigger purpose. And y'all, I'm doing this scared. I'm doing this nervous. I'm doing this not knowing all the details, but I promise you, I wouldn't change it for anything. So I hope the same for you guys. Like whatever it is that you love to do, whatever it is that you want to do it scared, do it nervous, do it a little bit fearful, but do it. Don't ever feel like you can't do it. And even when I felt like I wasn't worthy, it's like I was created in the image. So, I mean, it just had to make sense. So, yeah, we're going to get into so many things. That's why I'm super excited about Pretty Girl Progression. I can go on all day, but I just want to say, you guys, thank you for, you know, being a part of this community. Thank you for even taking the time out to hear me out. And I also want to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot, and it allows me to reach more people and connect with you guys. Like, I really can't do this without y'all, and I'm just happy to be here. So if it's just me and one other person, I did my job, okay? And don't forget, in the link below, there is the free ebook, 10 Steps to Self-Growth. And I think you're going to really love it. So let me know in the comment section what your purpose is and what is it that you want to do, or what are you a little nervous about doing, and how can we as a community help you grow? What is it that you need from us? I'm a big believer in closed mouth don't get fed. I'm a big believer in you have to speak what you want into existence. And that's the only reason I'm here. So let me know in the comment section on what your purpose is. And if you're a little confused about your purpose, still put it in the comment section and let's talk. So until next time, you guys, pretty girl, let's grow. Until next time.